High above China's rugged mountains, something extraordinary is happening. Massive cargo ships, each weighing thousands of tons, seem to glide through the sky, floating across valleys and climbing hundreds of feet into the air. It looks impossible, almost like a scene from a science fiction movie. But this is no special effect. These ships are being lifted by colossal machines that work like elevators on an unimaginable scale. The question is, how do you lift something as heavy as a skyscraper? And why would anyone try? Dams are among the most powerful structures humans have ever built. They generate enormous amounts of clean energy, prevent devastating floods, and provide drinking water to millions of people. They are vital to modern life. But building a dam comes with a serious problem. When you place a massive wall across a river, you don't just stop the water. You stop everything that moves along that river. For ships, a dam is like reaching the end of the road. On one side, the water level rises dramatically, sometimes by hundreds of feet. On the other, it drops back to its natural flow. Without a way to move past this barrier, trade routes are cut off, communities become isolated, and entire economies can grind to a halt. As dams have grown taller to meet the demands of modern infrastructure, this challenge has become even greater. The bigger the dam, the more difficult it is for ships to navigate past it. Centuries ago, engineers found a simple yet brilliant solution: locks. These are large water-filled chambers with gates at both ends. A ship sails into the chamber, and then water is either added or drained to raise or lower the vessel to match the river level on the other side. Once it's at the right height, the gates open and the ship continues on its journey. This system transformed global trade. The very first recorded lock was built in China during the 10th century along the Grand Canal, one of the greatest engineering achievements of the ancient world. Over time, locks became a cornerstone of shipping and inland navigation, allowing boats to travel across uneven terrain. But as rivers grew busier and dams taller, traditional locks began to show their limits. They're slow, often taking hours for a single ship to pass. They use huge amounts of water, and for the tallest dams on Earth, they simply aren't practical. To overcome these limitations, engineers developed a new approach: ship lifts. A ship lift is exactly what it sounds like: an elevator for ships. Instead of slowly filling and draining water chambers, a ship lift physically raises or lowers an entire vessel between two different levels of a river. This makes the process dramatically faster and far more efficient. In a world where trade moves at incredible speeds, ship lifts have become essential. They allow massive vessels to bypass dams that would otherwise block vital shipping lanes, keeping commerce flowing and economies connected. Perhaps the most famous ship lift in the world sits at the mighty Three Gorges Dam in China, the largest power station on the planet. Here, the Yangtze River rises a staggering 113 meters above its natural level, roughly the height of a 35-story skyscraper. Traditional locks at this site can take more than 4 hours to move a single ship through a series of gradual steps. The ship lift cuts that time down to just 40 minutes. It works using a massive steel chamber like a floating bathtub that carries ships up and down the height of the dam. This chamber is balanced by 256 steel ropes and a network of enormous counterweights, allowing it to move smoothly despite the incredible weight involved. The lift can handle vessels weighing up to 3,000 tons, about the same as 500 elephants, in one continuous motion. By dramatically reducing transit times, this system has boosted shipping capacity on the Yangtze River by 25%, helping one of the world's busiest waterways run more efficiently than ever before. While the Three Gorges Dam ship lift is impressive, another Chinese project pushes the limits of what's possible even further. The Goupitan Ship Lift, completed in 2021, is the tallest and most surreal ship lift on Earth. Here, ships don't just go up and down, they appear to sail across mountains. This system lifts ships an incredible 199 meters, making it the tallest of its kind anywhere in the world. It achieves this through 3 interconnected lifts working in sequence, linked by a 2.3-kilometer elevated aqueduct. The sight is astonishing. Huge cargo ships glide along a concrete waterway suspended high above valleys and rugged terrain, places where no natural river could ever flow. Built at a cost of $777 million, the Goupitan Ship Lift has opened up trade routes to remote regions of China, connecting communities that were once cut off by geography, and proving just how far engineering can go to overcome nature's obstacles. China may lead the way, but ship lifts can be found in other parts of the world as well. In Russia, the Krasnoyarsk Ship Lift, built back in 1976, uses a unique design that feels like a roller coaster for ships, carrying them up a steep incline on a giant moving platform. In Belgium, the Strepitu boat lift raises vessels 73 meters, linking 2 critical river systems that serve as a backbone for European trade. In Scotland, the Falkirk wheel takes an entirely different approach. This rotating boat lift looks like a massive Ferris wheel and is the only one of its kind in the world. Amazingly, it uses the same amount of energy as just 8 electric kettles to move enormous loads of water and boats. And new ship lifts are now under construction. In the United States, a massive lift planned for Mobile, Alabama, will be capable of handling ships weighing over 18,000 tons, dramatically improving shipping along the Gulf Coast. Meanwhile, in Australia, a $215 million project in Darwin will create a lift that can handle vessels of up to 5,500 tons, supporting both trade and naval operations in the region. The way these structures operate is based on surprisingly simple physics. Each lift chamber always weighs the same, whether it's empty or carrying a fully loaded ship. This is thanks to Archimedes' principle, which states that a floating object displaces its own weight in water. This balance allows the lift to move enormous ships with far less energy than you might expect. Motors and gearboxes provide precise control, while steel cables and massive counterweights handle the heavy lifting. Advanced computer systems monitor every movement, ensuring stability and safety with incredible precision. It's a perfect blend of ancient science and modern engineering, working together to defy gravity on a massive scale. From China's towering mountains to Europe's historic canals, ship lifts stand as remarkable symbols of human ingenuity. They don't just move vessels from one level to another, they move entire economies, connecting communities and opening trade routes where none existed before. These colossal machines show that no obstacle is too great to overcome. Even a mountain can be crossed if we build the right tools. Which of these incredible feats of engineering amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Unthinkable Build. Be sure to like and subscribe to see more stories about the world's most ambitious and inspiring engineering projects.